governance capabilities around AI workloads, specifically as it relates to what I heard at CyberCon back last month. The Science Museum of Virginia. Beautiful conference, wonderful event. Maybe I put those two backward, whatever. But listen to a panel of people talk about the risk that AI apps present to your data. And the way they framed it was that there are currently hundreds, if not thousands, of AI solutions that they're treating as individual separate apps and worrying about what the risk is to their data. And what they said, and what caught my eye and made me sit up, was that there is currently no way to audit this or to control this. Which, I mean, you know, I mentioned it a couple videos ago with the exposure management solutions in the Microsoft space. We're living a decade ahead of the competition. It's just true. I know we give up some stuff to be there, but we're living in the future. And the reason why I sat up and bristled at the comment that there's no way to detect it was literally back in November. I co-hosted a webinar with Microsoft where I showed exactly this capability. I mean, literally exactly this. At the time, the tools were all in preview, but they existed in November. If you have Defender for Cloud apps, you can look in there and see that Microsoft is aware of hundreds, and I think at this point it's well over 1,000 known generative AI apps. That list, though, is not paywalled into just Defender for Cloud apps. It's also publicly maintained on their website, and they use that same list to produce a behind-the-scenes selectable list in Purview DLP. You have Endpoint DLP deployed, not just licensed, but deployed. You can actually set up rules that say if a user pastes data that, say it's from your organization or it contains sensitive information types, right? So we can do all the Purview stuff with it. If they paste that kind of data into any known LLM, what do you want me to do about it? I can stop it, I can audit it, I can give them a warning, I can allow them to override it. And I did all of that as part of the webinar, again with Synergy Technical and with Microsoft back in November. But you can also get smarter than that too. You can actually take these effects only if the user is at an elevated risk state. So again, this whole concept of like signal sharing that exists between all the security tools and all the compliance tools, living years in the future compared to what the industry is even trying to achieve. I can take a user who's been identified as being at elevated risk because of account activities, device activities, whatever, and say, oh, wait a minute, it was fine for you to put data in ChatGPT yesterday, or even an hour ago, but you're doing some stuff. And that stuff has you at an elevated risk level, and now you can't put it there anymore. And we've had this, like I said, since November. So next time somebody comes and tells you, oh, you can't do that, make them watch this. Make them watch the Synergy Technical webinar. I mean, I have the screenshots. I built it all out. I did it. Happy to show it again live. We do have these abilities, and we are living way in the future, and it is so cool.